Hello guys, welcome to the sixth video of HTML5 tutorial series, and today we are going to discuss about HTML images. We have already discussed about the attributes used in the image tag before in the attributes video. So in this video we are going to have a quick recap of all those stuff. So let's begin. The image tag is used to display the images to the user. So now if you remember, I have told you in the previous tutorials that the tags can have attributes which provide additional information about the tags. In image tag, we can have attributes like the source attribute and the alt attribute. The source attribute is used to specify where the image is stored or the path of the image. And we also have the alt attribute which provides an alternate text for an image. So if the user for some reason cannot view it because of slow connection or an error in the source attribute, then the value of the alt attribute should describe the image. We'll see that in a minute. So let's jump to our editor to create an image tag. First of all, let's create a folder in the directory where our HTML file is present. I'll name it as img. Then we can add an image to it. I have already copied an image. I'll paste it inside the image folder so that we can use it in the HTML file. So let's move to our HTML file. We'll begin by creating an image tag. So write img and hit enter to create an image tag. So the image tag is created with the source and alt attributes. Inside the source attribute, specify the path of the image. As our image is located inside the image folder, we need to specify the name of the folder and then give a slash and write the name of the image and hit save. The image will appear in the browser window. Now let's add some text to the alt attribute. I will add alternate text. But now if I save it, then you can see that it's not visible in the browser window. This is because it is an alternate text that will appear only if due to some error the browser is not able to display the image. So in order to see the alternate text, we need to change the path of the image to something different. So I'll change the name of the image from sample.png to sample.jpg and then save it. Now we can see that the alt text is visible instead of the image in the browser. The next attribute that we are going to discuss is the width or height attribute. The image tag can contain the width and height attribute. The width or height attribute specifies the width and height of the image in pixels. Let's add the height and width attribute to the image tag that we created before. So here what I want is the image to be just as wide as the browser is. In order to do that, I will mention the width attribute to be 100%. So what this is going to tell the browser is that whatever size you are, make this image 100% width of the browser. Now for the height attribute, I don't need it as all I care about is the width of the image and I want it at 100% and the height will automatically change with the change in the width of the image. So I will save it and you can see that the image is the same width as the browser is. Now if we adjust the browser size, you can see that the size of the image changes with it. So it is 100% mobile responsive. Now let's see how can we use an image as a link. So in order to do that, first create an A tag. Then cut the image and place it inside the A tag. Let's add a link to the href attribute. Hit save. Now if we click on the image in the browser, it is redirected to the specified link. Okay, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.